Mondays by Marvels of the Mind, episode 3. How you guys doing today?
How you doing?
How you guys doing? We're finally on a third episode, lucky number 3.
Consecutive.
Multiples. This is exciting.
Yes. Once again, we are without Jack, who's on yet another college visit.
I think he's just lying to us now.
Yeah.
It's breaking my heart.
He's at home playing Grand Theft Auto.
Maybe he's out at a fair convention.
It took me a second. I got it. Hey, maybe he's out there marrying his ferrets. Which, I mean...
If you're into that, it's fine.
Well, I mean, alright, so, yeah. Let's try and, we're gonna get back on track here and,
Stay on topic.
yes, we're gonna stay on topic this time. Well, we're gonna try
Kind of.
as hard as we can. And if Jack shows up, he'll jump in. We'll try to find another camera angle that'll catch all three of us. I don't know if this will even work, but...
He doesn't deserve a wheelie chair.
No, he got this, the flat chair. But, anyway, we are going to be talking about...
Utopias and dystopias. Yes, awkward topic, you guys might not know what the words mean, but it was talking about in English because we're about to read the book 1894, I think? Not entirely sure.
I'm in regular English.
But, so your utopia, Metropolis, your Gotham City, no, that's not really utopia. It's what's perfect to you. It's what your dream world would be if everything to you was perfect. And then your dystopia is like your personal hell. Well, I guess we could just start off describing our own.
I mean, yeah, we can. Sure.
Okay, well, my personal utopia would be a place, most people would want, oh, I want everything to be fair and peaceful, and for there to be no violence, and change and everything. Well, I like change. It's because I know that without any friction, nothing can be creative. So, yeah, a minimal amount of chaos is needed. So, my perfect world, my metropolis, would be a place where creativity and knowledge and science and everything is just at its full blossom. And we're able, medicine is at its peak, and people are able to coexist and work together. And
Would it be like graffiti walls going down the side?
every road would be covered in art. There would be an opera theater, and a regular theater, and a musical theater, and all this other crazy art stuff where if a person went there, from no matter where they are, they can come there and create anything they want. They can create, learn, find out new things, attend college for their entire lives. Really, it's just something where everybody can be different, but everybody accepts it. A place of open-mindedness, I guess. And then my dystopia would be like The Giver. Kind of also going with, not really communism.
No.
The Giver. Everybody's colorblind. Nobody can see color. Everything is the same. You're not of your fraternal and maternal parents. You are...
Everyone's given a job.
And you can't create. You can't... Mother says okay. And...
Oh. Thanks, Mom.
It's like you're in a cage. Weren't they literally in a bubble?
Yeah.
He had to break out of this glass barrier or something?
It was like a covered
Yeah.
utopia.
That is my personal dystopia. A place of a piece of, not really equality.
Blandness.
Blandness. That's a good word.
Instead of this.
Instead of color and beautifulness and technology and medicine and it not being against the law to ride your bike before the age of 10.
Huh?
I ran into a mailbox when I was 6 riding a bike. I have no regrets.
I mean, I couldn't have said it better. I honestly, from where I come from, creativity is a huge thing. The professional wrestling industry, where I come from, creativity is wrestling. It really is. You can't have professional wrestling without creativity. You wouldn't be able impossible to have characters that are performing for the audience without someone helping that person to develop their full potential of, like, how does this person act, or how does this person say this thing? Like, do they have this accent or this accent?
There wouldn't even be wrestling. There'd
Exactly.
be no media. There'd be nothing.
It's acting at its finest. It really is. And acting is another thing that runs high in both of our lives. I do like the children's theater and community theater, and she does the theater here at the school, and which also I think it got cut from the last video. Andrew's little plug.
Oh, yes, Wilmington High. If you guys live around the Clinton County area, or
Southwestern Ohio.
Southwestern Ohio,
Not
thank you.
northwestern like last time.
Southwestern Ohio. Feel free to come see Antigone. It's only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of November something or another. And it's post-apocalyptic America with steampunk slammed into its face, and it is gorgeous. It's so great. The characters are amazing. The people and the actors are amazing. The choreography and everything. For those who don't know, Antigone is a Greek tragedy. It's the third cycle of Oedipus Rex. Look into it. It's a very interesting series of plays. But yeah, you should definitely come see it. And also support your local theaters and high school theaters because they need you.
Actually, I'm not really sure if it did get cut from the last video, but, just want to put it out there again, just to support everything. Now, back to the topic at hand, like, my personal utopia would be pretty much like yours, but, like, with a little bit of a twist, because, like you said, there can be nothing without
Friction.
Well, nothing can, happen without friction,
It's like you can't know one thing without experiencing the opposites.
Yeah.
You can't know sadness without happiness.
True.
And vice versa. And I mean with mine, yeah, I didn't say it, but it's like a given. It's like I want there to be no starvation. Like
Yeah.
all of the really negative things, they just can either vanish or they can become very minimal. Sorry.
And, like, no, you're fine. But, like, to reach this certain point in society would be almost impossible. Unfortunately, yeah. But, I mean, the most we can do is try. Like, I mean, I don't really know how to explain it, but the most we can do is try our best to make your world how you want it to be. Like, just surround yourself by, like, the friends that believe in the same thing that you do. Surround yourself in a world with creativity or whatever you feel like your personal utopia would be. Like, I mean, I've surrounded myself with wrestling. I've surrounded myself with theater. I mean, wrestling given, but I mean, it's just if you can surround yourself with the things needed to make yourself in your utopia, do it.
Another reason, I think one of the main reasons why a utopia is so far off is, as a human race, we are never satisfied. People will always want more. No two people will ever want the same exact thing. It's like one person, I'm going to save every tree in the wilderness. I'm going to save every tree in the wilderness too. And you guys could try and try and try, but one of you, possibly both of you, is going to waver off your course. And it's bound to happen. Humans are prone to it. It's really depressing to think about, but our personalities, our very own existence is nothing but numbers and molecules, and your thoughts that you think may be so deep and so, like, personal to you are nothing but electronic waves going through nerve cells.
And
And
I don't mean to, like, cut you off, but, like, that's pretty much what this is about. Like, I mean, I don't think we really ever put it out there, but, like, in 5th period last year, in Coop Dog's class in Middle Eastern Studies is when this whole thing came about doing our podcast. And because we would sit there in our group of 3, Jack, me, and K Fox, we would sit there and we would just discuss
everything.
everything. Like, I think we talked about it in our first podcast about, like, do you see different colors through different eyes? But, like, I mean, we just keep going with our things. We never stop with our creativity. We never stop with different topics. We just keep going, and I mean that's really the thing that keeps us alive. But wasn't it Coop Dog that brought it up, saying we need to
Yeah.
make videos?
Cute Dog was the one to say that we should. He said that we both have a really good radio voice, and that we need to start expressing our ideas out there.
Yeah, and I mean really this whole thing, like we wanted to do this, but we never really thought anyone would kind of back us in, you know. This entire thing, like our 10 subscribers, which isn't much in the
10
eyes,
subscribers!
which isn't much in the eyes of the higher ups in YouTube, but it's really, really amazing to us. I mean, just the fact that we actually have people watching our videos is crazy to us.
We hear our names in the hallway.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, I walked through the hallway today, and I came into school, and they were like, "Hey, it's podcast day. Are you gonna post one?" I was like, "Yes, I am. If you guys keep supporting us like that, we will keep putting our videos out. We will keep doing whatever we have to do to satisfy you guys, and we owe that to all of you and Coop Dog, Mr. Cooper."
Mr. Cooper, I love you. I mean, back on Utopias.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. Granted, on a scientific level, we are nothing more than numbers and molecules and chemical reactions and skin cells that redevelop every 72 hours. But it's within that we've created greatness. We were something that developed its own conscience. We were something that said, let's make ourselves better. For better or worse, let's just try this. The reason, I read somewhere on the interwebs, I can't remember where, it's probably on Funny Junk or something, but it was like, the only reason humans have survived as a species is because we are the most unpredictable. As a cell, as organisms, we are more prone to chaos or entropy. And it's just what we do. It's like, okay, cavemen, however many hundreds of thousands of years ago, you know what, I see that really big thing with really giant pointy horn-like things. I want to go stab it with a stick and see if I can win. And I did. And now we are here. That is why we've survived so long, is because we have challenged ourselves. We've challenged society itself. It's how Martin Luther King, so many other people whose names have just left my head.
There's so many people like Martin Luther King and other people.
Gandhi.
There you go.
There's another one, Gandhi. That
JFK.
Kennedy, everybody, they wanted change and they got it done. And they did it in the greatest ways possible. Through their speeches, through the way they led people, to the way that they were able to speak through the crowd and just rouse everybody up. It's one of the greatest things in the world that you can ask for. It's a truly beautiful times in history. That's why you should pay attention in history class, kids.
Like, here's the thing, like, I might get some heat from this, but President Obama, very, very good speaker.
He is him and his speechwriter, who is very attractive, by the way. We saw a picture of him, oh my god. But, they take it to the next level. They do very good.
He's a very, very good speaker. He wanted change. He got some of it done. I don't want to dabble too much into politics because that's kind of out of our reach, and it's just a messy situation that I don't really want to get into. Do you?
Nah.
Nah, I don't really either. I mean, government class was enough for me. I love that class because Mr. Martin's awesome.
I know.
But you didn't take it?
Government? I probably took it, I just didn't have I think I took it with Coop.
Ah, probably. But, yeah, very good class, loved it. But, he wanted change, but, I mean, he got a lot of change, but not the type of change that I think he wanted.
And speaking of controversial people and speeches, Hitler.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Hitler
Right back.
had amazing powers of speech. He would rehearse his speeches. He knew how to move the crowd, how people worked. He was very prominent in sociology as well as the arts. And his speeches, if he didn't do the actions that he did and would have used his wonderful powers of speech and way of moving people for good, then who knows where we would be. He could have used it to everything. I mean, I can't even begin to describe. But yes, as a person in history, his actions are damned, but as a speaker and as just a general person, he was amazing. Granted, he wasn't right, but, you know, we're not talking about that today.
True. Like, politics thing.
Yeah, politics.
I mean, I don't really know how long we're running.
I don't know, it's been maybe 10 minutes.
That thing runs in seconds. I think we might have started at 40.
I don't know.
You want to wrap out here in like 3 minutes? Something like
Sure.
that? Or do you want to run until 4?
It's up to you, sir.
Yeah, let's run until 4.
Rent or work, okay.
I think we're on a roll here. I mean, I kind of want to like, I think we expressed ourselves about the utopias and dystopias. So like, I mean, we could get into like just kind of a relaxed sort of deal.
I like
Just
that.
kind of talk.
It's been a stressful day.
Yes. Well, my birthday was yesterday, so
Happy birthday!
I mean, I was pretty happy. This weekend was a blast. What'd you do this weekend?
I played GTA 5 for the first time. I'm a good driver.
She's come over to the dark side.
And Lamar and
Whoa.
Stretch need to get in the freaking car.
What is this?
On my way.
No, she said on my way. My mom's been texting me throughout this entire podcast.
Same with the first one. And the second one.
Now, on Marvelous Mondays, yes.
On Marvelous Mondays.
Our first podcast, it was
Andrew's mom calling
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Parents. Gotta
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, this podcast thing is amazing. I love it. I look forward to my Mondays now. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. Mondays are nice.
Walking Dead's on Sunday. Watch that. Go to sleep. Wake up. School. Podcast.
Boom.
Yeah.
All in one.
So apparently my work got mad at me. Well, not really mad at me, because I posted something on Facebook saying that, asking if there were any places that were hiring with good, with decent hours, and like my manager read it, and he
That
was,
makes no sense.
well, he's on my Facebook, and like he read it, and he's like talking to the GM apparently, and
Saying that like you don't want your job?
no, not saying that. They were saying like, can we try and get him some more hours? But I took off Friday and Saturday, but like it wasn't for me. I wasn't trying to get a new job. I was looking for a friend.
Aw.
I mean, yeah, I'm upset with my hours lately, but
I don't have a job.
I'm fine. Hey, by the end of the month you could.
By the end of the month, I probably will.
Could, maybe. I'm not sure. But, yeah, school today was alright.
It was good. It was good. I have a question of the week. 2 questions of the week.
2 questions a week.
2 questions of the week. We're gonna start this now.
Okay, spontaneous. Let's go.
Okay. First question of the week.
For
What?
who?
For them.
Okay.
For people. For our people.
Okay.
Fight. First question to answer throughout the week, and we might post some of your answers on our next video, if we can get it to work, is what is your personal utopia or dystopia? And also, how was your Monday?
Yeah.
Mondays are good. They can be. And then they can be awful.
Yeah.
Other good news, I got my first pair of sweatpants. I've never owned sweatpants before.
Really?
And they are amazing.
How have you not ever had sweatpants?
I don't know.
I'm fine.
Wait.
I'm fine. But yeah, I like. I mean, you can.
I can't think of anything else to say.
Also, if you have any suggestions for what we want, what you guys want us to do, leave suggestions in the comments below. Down there. Links to our Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe to this YouTube. The subscribe button will be on here someplace, maybe, if I get around to it. The links will be down in the description, and any other information will be on our Facebook page. We'll probably post this there if you want to watch it there. Other than that, that's about it. So until next time, I'm Sean Davis.
I'm Kay Fox.
And we are Marvels of the Mind, where it's all about the people. Let's attack the camera.